Here we're building the profile page still, and in a previous um, video we showed you how to add links to the header, the fixed header at the top of the page. In this video we're going to show you how to add links to the footer down below. A typical a feature to add in a mobile application is to add several tabs down below so that it would give the user an ability to navigate from various portions of the application. So the current implementation of that footer is down here. Right now is it just has this link of a footer. Let's improve on that a little bit. Let me just remove that for now. Okay. What we want to do is so we remove that right now, right? So it's no longer there. The footer is no longer there. So what we want to do is break up this into several columns, right, of the same widths, right? And inside of each width, perhaps add several icons, and that would mean certain things like home or profile or just allow you to navigate between the various sections of the website. So to do that, inside of our container, let's add here a div that's going to contain all the tabs, all these columns. To achieve that effect in Bootstrap, we could use a class called row, right? That we can then break up into several columns. So for instance, we can say here a column, class, into a column of several sizes. Notice that there they are. They're the various sizes that you have. Then you have the target size. XS means extra small, and then the size of the column in intervals, assuming that the page can be split up into 12 equal parts, right? So this is 1 unit, 2 units, or 2 columns across, right? So if we want to provide, for instance, 4 equal columns, it would be 12 divided by 3. They would be of size 3, right? So it would be 4 columns of each one of type size 3, right? And so this would be option 1 or tab 1, and we would have several of these, right? So we have 4 of those. 3 times 4 is 12. So there's 12, tab 2, tab 3, and tab 4. If we get it, there we go. We have all the 4 tabs. Okay, and notice that they're equally spaced, right? If I resize our page, they all stay equally spaced, right? Even at the highest extension of the page. There we go. Okay. Right, but notice that we're missing a couple of styling cues here. Notice that it's not centered from left to right, and also it's not centered from top to bottom. So what we could do here is that like before when we were doing the header, we used the navbar text style, right? That's added that additional padding above and below the content. So let's add that to our row, right? And that should add the vertical spacing above and below. Okay. So let's reload. There we go. So now these are nicely styled to add some white spacing above and below. Let's change these to be icons. Let's grab a couple of icons here. Perhaps let's see. We have home. Right, that's a very common thing to add here. Navigation that allows us to navigate back home. So let's do a hyperlink, and then inside we'll put a span, class, and then the glyphicon. Let's close that. Let's see how that looks. No, not there. Let's reload there. There we go. We have home. Let's just add a couple of other things here. Perhaps we want to be able to jump to the profile page. Maybe let's see. Is there like a user? Let's see. Profile? No. How about user? Okay, yeah, we go. So let's grab this glyphicon over here and do something similar for tab 2. A, and then span, and then the class of that glyphicon. All right, let's reload that. Let's see. There we go. Let's just grab a couple other things. Maybe favorites. All right, so I'll copy this several times so that we can reuse that. And let me grab that star, and let's use the star here. There we go. Okay, let's refresh this. There we go. We have the star. Anything else? I don't know. Let's grab this cloud. All right, let's paste it here. Paste that, and let's refresh. Let's see there. All right, we have a little cloud. To center this, what we could do is use one of Bootstrap's CSS styles that allows us to center texts. I think they're under the helper class. You can take a look at. Let's see. We have a center here or text center, something like that. Let's find center. Center. There it is. Text center. Right? So we can grab that and apply it to perhaps an outer text here. Maybe the whole thing can be centered. Text center. Let's try that. Okay. All right. There it is. So that's centered that. Right. And obviously one of these, maybe home. Maybe the profile page is your home. Right. So let's add a hyperlink for that home here. I think it's this one, home. Let's add the hyperlink. We'll say that if you click on that, that will take you to the profile page. So let's go there. So notice that if I hover, notice that it's pointing to the profile page. If I click on it, notice that it reloaded the page. There we go. So we added some links at the bottom that and the footer, fixed footer that allows us to kind of provide some navigational mechanisms across the entire website.